Hello ladies, how are we all doing? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to elevate your outerwear, specifically your coats for this cold winter weather that we are having. And as we know, it's going to get even colder in February. February is always freezing. So today I'm going to be talking about colour, texture, proportion and accessorizing of your coats. And I don't think it's about buying new coats, it's about making your coats that you already have feel really intentional and breathing a new lease of life into them. So I've got some coats today that I'm going to share with you that are perfect cold winter weather coats. None of them are brand new. I think some of them might be classic coats that you might still be able to find in store. We're going to start off with colour. I love to elevate my coats by being really intentional about the colours that I wear them with. And this is not about styling your outfit, this is about styling your coat as you would your outfit, but make it really effortless but intentional. A really easy and effortless way to elevate your coat is by pairing it with a knit or a top beneath that is of the same colour. I have got this grey coat here. I love this coat because it's really nice and oversized, so it's perfect for fitting over your chunkier knits. So this is a really easy way to show that you've been intentional with your coat and you haven't just thrown it on. You've got this kind of seamless, really nice tonal vibe going on here, and I think this is just, I could stop right here, couldn't I? But of course you don't have to stop there. It's cold, you're probably going to want a glove, you're definitely going to need a handbag, so we're going to keep styling up this grey coat. So I've gone for a contrast. I've gone for these long leather burgundy gloves. Of course you could go for black leather, you could go for grey leather if you have it, but just again be intentional about the colour. I'm going to do my cuff over the glove. Do I like that? No, I prefer the glove over the cuff. And it's just these sorts of things that make such a difference when you are putting your outfits together. I quite like the contrast. The gloves are coming out a lot brighter on camera than they actually are. I guess that is my lighting. And then you're going to do a bag, obviously. And I guess this is where texture comes into it, because you could go for a bag like this is furry bag. I do love the matching glove and bag moment. So you could go for burgundy. If you didn't like the fur, you didn't have to go for the fur, but I think with a simple outfit underneath, fur looks really good, and that just plays on the texture. Alternatively, we could stick with the grey theme and go for a grey bag. So this is just about being really intentional with the colours that you're styling, thinking about texture. You've got the leather gloves, you've got the grey bag, again, that's still kind of in line with everything else you're wearing. You've got the black wash, almost grey jeans. You could do a black bag and black gloves, but this is just thinking about, okay, I'm wearing this grey coat, how do I want to style it to make it look like this wasn't an afterthought? When you think about it, when it's cold, the coat is your outfit, but that doesn't mean you have to miss out on the opportunity to style it up and really elevate it. So don't miss out on the opportunity to still really style up your outfit, even though 90% of what you're going to see is the coat. Keep the coat considered. Of course, you might not have every single colour knit to match every single colour coat you have. That is obviously a true reflection of how many coats I actually have in my wardrobe. I probably have more coats than I have knits in my wardrobe. I don't have all the colour knits to go with them. I must say I do have a burgundy knit, and I will show you this with a burgundy knit, but also it's just about being intentional with the colour, right? But if you don't happen to have a knit that matches your coat, of course what you can do is go for a colour that really complements the colour of your coat. As we all probably know from, I don't know, it was like 2 winters ago where burgundy went mad, everybody went mad for burgundy, and burgundy and grey became a huge colour combination that was trending. It just looks so good together and you just can't really deny it, can you? So I have just popped on this burgundy coat over the grey knit, so you can just see that you can also be really intentional with colour by pairing really good colour combinations, as well as by using complementing or tonal colours as well. I absolutely love this outfit. This coat just makes everything look so good. This coat has been probably my most worn wool coat of the winter so far. I don't get many opportunities to wear a wool coat because I'm always on the school run. So the honest truth is I'm usually in a puffer coat, but it's really nice to have the opportunity to get one of these on and style them. This coat with these incredible shoulders just makes everything look so sharp, and with this bag and the gloves, it's just such a good combination. Here I've got on a fine knit burgundy roll neck, pairs perfectly, as you can see, with this coat. And then again, you can go contrasting, tonal. I actually quite like the Dior bag with this. I think it just kind of makes it feel a little less stuffy, but also this also looks really nice with the coat and adds depth and texture. You wouldn't want to go for a structured bag with this coat, I don't think, because the coat is very sharp and it can look a little bit too over polished, too formal. I think you want to keep it fun with a nice bag, like this fairy one, or go for a little bit of a contrast. But again, here we have just the same colour knit and coat. Just has such a seamless and coherent look. Looks so well pulled together. All you've done is match your knit to your coat. So now I'm going to talk about texture. If there's one thing I have learnt this winter where it's been so cold, is that a fur coat or a good teddy coat, a nice textured, very fluffy coat, really does help to keep you warm. And it means if you're going somewhere, like maybe you're going for drinks or for dinner, and you want to wear something that fits a little bit closer to the body, less chunky, but you still need to keep warm, it is all about the fur coat. And for the daytime, maybe more of a teddy coat. I want to show you this black coat. It's one of the few black coats that I have taken from storage and pulled into my wardrobe this winter, because I have been very, very selective this year, because my life does not have that much variety, so does not require an abundance of coats in my wardrobe. Instantly you put this on, it makes your outfit feel a little bit more glam. It's added some texture, it's incredibly warm. You can go for a leather glove with this. I love fur with leather, so I'm just going to go for it. Leather glove. These sleeves have this incredible fluted cuff, so it comes out of the coat quite nicely, but also contrasts really nicely against the leather as well. And I think there's no better way to demonstrate texture than with all black, because you can really go to town with your textures when you're wearing all black. It is my favourite. I mean, I love black, but when you've got texture on texture on texture, it's just so good. So really nice, simple, textured black cold weather outfit for the evening. I've kept the same jeans, boots and belt on the entire time. A black wash jean in your wardrobe is so flexible, and I don't know if you read, well, you might not have read my pieces that I rely on now, but one of them is a pair of slim leg jeans or straight leg jeans. These are a little bit slimmer than straight because, you know, they don't fit me like how they used to, but they have got some stretch in them, which means I'm still able to fit into them, which is brilliant. Anyway, we digress. They're just really versatile, and you can dress them up and dress them down effortlessly. You can tuck them into boots, you can wear them over boots, you can wear them with a knee-high boot. They're just really, really versatile and really easy to style. So if you're in a bit of a situation where you don't have ample amounts of choice in your wardrobe for whatever reason, you've had a baby, you know, whatever's happened, and your body is changing, then a slimmer leg jean, like a straight leg jean, is really easy to be worn from day to night, dressed up, dressed down. And if you've got a bit of stretch in there as well, even better. These jeans do have stretch. I am generally anti-stretch, but in this point in life where I don't have huge amounts of choice, these jeans work perfectly. And I love this outfit. Let's get a bag and finish this off. I'm of course going to go for my Celine bag. That gold against the black just works really well, and again the leather on the fur also so good. Really nice, easy black outfit, and the coat is doing all the talking and all the work for you, but you've been intentional with the choices that you've made to style it with. So now we're talking about proportion. When you have these big fluffy furry coats, I generally always want to pair it with something that's a little bit more elongating and slender at the lower part of the body, just to give that good kind of juxtaposition and balance, to give you more of a slender, streamlined silhouette. I have worn this a couple of years ago with a pair of wide leg jeans and then some big chunky Uggs, and I think that was me trying to lean into my cool girl Instagram era. That's definitely not how I feel most comfortable. I quite often like something that fits closer to my legs. As much as I love a wide leg trouser and a wide leg jean, it's much easier for me to style with something that fits closer to the legs, especially when I'm doing something more voluminous on top. So I feel like this is a really good play on texture as well here, because we have got these thigh high cowboy boots with this brilliant Cuban heel. These boots are so dirty because the last time I wore them was nearly 3 years ago at my friend's party. I had a long black dress on, which these boots, by the way, were a long black dress, oh my god. Anyway, I had a long black dress on, and it was like a lace black dress, and I had it on with stiletto heels. We were outside all night. My feet started to hurt. I packed these in the car with me and I put these on, and they just work. I still felt really dressed up, but very practical as well. I love a sexy, practical piece in my wardrobe. I feel like this is a very sexy, practical outfit actually, because the boots give it a little bit of sexiness, the coat's giving texture, it's giving balance. I just think this is a brilliant outfit. So So again, I have matched colours. I've gone for a cream cable knit with the cream coat. And what I'm going to do is just bring this down a little bit because it can feel a little bit evening-y. I don't want this to be an evening outfit necessarily. I feel like this is, I'm styling this for the day because to me this is so comfortable. I could easily wear this to the shops, or if I was going to the pub or something like that, it's a really easy outfit. So what I would do is I would go for a beanie hat with this. And I just think that really already that adds a nice vibe to it. Alternatively, you could do a, what are they called? Oh, those things. Please ever see. I've worn this coat with one of them before. Like a, I can't remember for the life of me what it's called. Like you know, like those hoods that everyone was wearing. And instead of going for a leather glove, because I could go for a black leather glove here, but I think we've got this black leather doing a lot of the work already. Black cuff. And I think that again, leather makes it a little bit more dressy. This kind of makes it a bit more day wear. Oh, I love that. Also, I love black and cream together as well, by the way. Just like the contrast is so nice. And then we're going to need a daytime bag. So I think we need a big bag for this, or a bigger bag than usual. This is generally my day-to-day bag. It's nice and soft. It's big. My day-to-day, I say that my weekend bag, because day-to-day I need to wear crossbody because I have baby bags and stuff like that, rucksacks. So this bag is just kind of slouchy leather. It's got good size. It's not too structured because I don't want the structure because of the boots. So it feels relaxed, but it's still leather, so it's contrasting. But then I've got the cuffs which feel more daytime, and the beanie which definitely says daytime, out and about, styling for the cold. I wasn't sure how I was going to do this, but I really like this look. I was actually going to go for a chunky boot with this, but I feel like the sock boot really works. And actually, the outfit is really giving me Stella McCartney Autumn Winter 25-26. You know, that giant, I've referenced this cardigan before in the last video, that giant cardigan coating with all the grey loops, and then she does it with a vinyl boot. I have actually got a vinyl boot, but I thought this is a little bit more pared back, more subtle, although still channeling that incredible Stella McCartney look. So I actually really like this one. I think I'm just about doing okay with light, so I've got 2 more tips for you, and that is about considering your boots. So it can either be that you do contrast or statement boot, peeking out beneath a really nice long maxi coat, or the other alternative is that you do a matching coat and boot, and I absolutely love this. I've got these green boots on here. These are one of my favourite pairs of boots. I sadly have not been able to wear them this winter so far because of my life right now. Changing jobs, changing business, not being invited to events as much as I used to be, in fact not at all, and having a baby, Christian having a new job which is a lot more demanding, means I have just a lot less time to be as leisurely as I'd like to be. And when I'm leisurely, it's usually not as dressed up as I'd like to be either. So actually this video has given me an opportunity to pull out some things from my wardrobe that I hope that I would actually get to wear this winter that I haven't, but I can at least style for you. And actually I feel like there are some good workwear looks in here, and I think this is a really good workwear outfit, especially as a lot of us are now having to go into the office a lot more. Thank God that is not me, but I feel for you if that is you. So we've got this green coat here to go with the boots. I was thinking, what colour would I do with this? Because with grey, navy blue goes really well, and with green, navy blue goes really well. But then I was thinking, would I do brown? But I think actually the navy blue, I've got a navy blue bag, and I think that's going to work with this. Again, we've got some really good cuffs here that just work brilliant. Think about these cuffs. I mean, I want to get some attachable cuffs that I can just attach to things when I don't have a good cuff, because when you've got a nice long cuff, it really adds a nice detail to your coat sleeve as well, to the cuff of your coat. Oh, what a dream! This is so beautiful. The colours are so rich. I feel like I tried this coat on with a lighter grey and it just doesn't work. You need a really nice, rich, deep grey to really contrast and bring out the kind of the emerald, like the gem type, this deep grey. Oh, this grey is just beautiful. Oh my gosh. Imagine I've not worn this coat. Also, I don't know if you can see here, but we've got some perfect hemline lengths going on. We have got the seamlessness of the boot, then we've got the nice long maxi jumper dress, and then the coat also sits nice and long. It doesn't matter that the coat isn't longer than the dress. It works really well here, especially with the boot that is matching in colour. Oh, and this has got this incredible slit. Oh my god, it's just so, oh, just so beautiful. Right, so then we're going to get a bag on, and I think this could be a good workwear look. My bag is obviously not going to be a workwear bag, so I'm going to do this with a smaller bag. Let me just put the bag on and show you. Oh my god, what is happening with the light? Can you still see me? This is a vintage Chanel bag. I'd probably just be quite likely to hold it like this. Hope you can still see me. I don't know if you can. I don't have many navy blue bags, so this would have to be the one that would work. What brilliant colour combination and perfect proportions we've got going on here. Oh, this is just wow. Wow! I love it. And ladies, I just wanted to finish off with the last look, which is the same dress with the grey wool coat over it. This coat's got quite a lot of volume on top. It's got the banana sleeve. It's got a lot more room up top. So I've cinched it at the waist. Instead of tying it around the waist, I've cinched it at the back. That reveals a little bit more of the dress, gives a bit more of shape. And then I've gone for these contrasting statement boots, which I only really feel comfortable wearing with a long hemline, and then even better with the grey on top. So you've got like a really nice subtle coat and dress combination, and then you've gone pow 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 with these studded black suede boots. I also like the texture. Anyway ladies, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I should probably take my coat off for this bit because it's so hot. Really hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope you've got some good style inspo. Just think colour, texture, proportion, and then of course think about little details like your hats, gloves. I don't wear scarves, but if you wear scarves, and your bags, and what they're adding to the outfit as well. And again, they also bring texture and colour to your coats as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. I'm not even going to laugh when I say this, but it probably will be next month. We'll be styling maybe some transitional looks. I have to be realistic about how much I can do this, but before then I will be on Substack and just about Instagram, mostly on Instagram stories. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.